One of the most powerful, yet often overlooked indicators of longevity after age 70 is walking speed. It's a simple act we perform daily, but it holds deep insight into our overall health. Studies have shown that seniors who maintain a brisk, steady walking pace tend to live longer, healthier lives than those who move more slowly. Walking speed is linked to multiple vital systems: muscle strength, cardiovascular endurance, coordination, and even cognitive function. When a person walks with ease and confidence, it reflects the integrity of their body and mind working together. For instance, imagine two men in their 70s, Joe, who walks daily with balance and purpose, and Frank, who has gradually slowed down and struggles with stairs or keeping up in conversation during a stroll. Joe's pace reflects well-maintained strength and good circulation, while Frank's slowing may hint at muscle weakness, poor joint function, or even early neurological decline. The good news is that walking speed is not fixed. It can be improved. Regular walks, light resistance training, and simple leg strengthening exercises can help rebuild stamina and coordination. Seniors should not ignore changes in their pace. Instead, they should see them as a signal to move more, not less. After all, the way we walk through life, literally and figuratively, says a lot about how long and how well we will continue to walk. Grip strength may seem like a small detail, but it speaks volumes about your overall health, especially after age 70. Research consistently shows that grip strength is one of the most reliable indicators of vitality and longevity in older adults. A strong, steady grip isn't just about opening jars or carrying bags. It reflects well-functioning muscles, good circulation, healthy nerves, and even brain function. In contrast, a declining grip often signals the early onset of frailty, muscle loss, or underlying health conditions that may increase the risk of falls, injuries, and even shorten lifespan. Imagine two men. Robert, who at 78 still has a firm handshake, lifts light weights regularly, and performs daily tasks with ease. And Walter, also 78, who's begun to struggle with opening bottles, holding groceries, or buttoning shirts. While Robert's strength supports his independence, Walter's weakening grip suggests muscle atrophy and diminished resilience. What many don't realize is that a weakening grip may indicate a broader loss of strength throughout the body, particularly in the arms, shoulders, and back. This decline can affect balance, coordination, and the ability to perform everyday activities. The good news is that grip strength is not only measurable, it's also reversible with consistent effort. Simple exercises like squeezing a stress ball, using hand grippers, lifting small hand weights, or doing household tasks that involve grasping can rebuild strength over time. It's also wise to ensure you're getting enough protein and staying active overall to support muscle mass as you age. The strength in your hands mirrors the strength in your life, your ability to hold on, to stay independent, and to move through each day with confidence. If your grip has weakened, don't dismiss it. See it as a call to action. Improving your grip could mean improving your health, extending your mobility, and preserving your independence. Just as we learn to walk again when we're young, we can learn to strengthen again as we age. So give your hands the care and challenge they need. Because how well you hold on to the little things today may determine how well you hold on to life tomorrow. Balance is often overlooked until it's gone, but your ability to stand on one leg, something that might seem simple, is a powerful signal of your long-term health and longevity. After the age of 70, maintaining balance becomes not just a matter of mobility, but a key indicator of how well your nervous system, muscles, and brain are working together. Studies have shown that older adults who can stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds without support are significantly more likely to live longer, remain independent, and avoid debilitating falls. On the other hand, those who struggle to maintain balance are at a greater risk of fractures, cognitive decline, and even shortened lifespan. Let's consider two women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol practices yoga regularly, walks daily, and has always made movement a priority. When she lifts one leg off the ground, she holds steady without much effort. Nancy, however, finds herself wobbling within seconds, grabbing a nearby table or chair for stability. This isn't just a difference in coordination. It reflects deeper issues such as weakening leg muscles, slower reflexes, and declining brain-to-body communication. Poor balance is often a warning sign of more serious underlying conditions like neuropathy, Parkinson's, or early signs of dementia. The best part? Balance can be improved at any age. Simple daily exercises like standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, walking heel to toe along a hallway, or practicing gentle Tai Chi can gradually strengthen the muscles and neurological connections that support your stability. These routines don't take much time but can pay enormous dividends in safety, confidence, and independence. If you're unsure about your balance, try this. Stand barefoot on a flat surface and lift one foot a few inches off the ground. Time yourself. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without tipping or grabbing support? If not, don't be discouraged. See it as an opportunity, because the more attention you give to your balance today, the more you increase your chances of walking strong, avoiding falls, and enjoying a higher quality of life tomorrow. Balance is a gift that grows with care, and investing in it now could be one of the smartest health choices you make. Your sleep patterns after age 70 reveal more about your future health than you might realize. Sleep isn't just rest, it's your body's repair time, the period when cells regenerate, the brain clears out toxins, and your immune system strengthens. Unfortunately, many older adults begin to accept poor sleep as a normal part of aging. But the truth is, consistently poor sleep can be a warning sign of deeper health issues and may even shorten your life expectancy. Studies have shown that seniors who maintain a steady sleep schedule, get around 7 hours of restful sleep each night, and wake up feeling refreshed are more likely to live longer, stay mentally sharp, and remain physically active. Let's compare two men in their mid-70s, Henry and Bill. Henry follows a consistent bedtime routine. He limits screen time in the evening, enjoys a light herbal tea, and usually falls asleep within minutes. His sleep is deep, uninterrupted, and he wakes up ready to embrace the day. Bill, on the other hand, tosses and turns most nights, wakes up several times, and often feels groggy and irritable by morning. Over time, this kind of poor sleep can contribute to memory loss, high blood pressure, weakened immunity, and even depression. If you've noticed changes in your sleep, difficulty falling asleep, waking frequently, or feeling tired despite hours in bed, don't ignore it. These signs could be linked to underlying issues like stress, dietary imbalances, lack of daytime activity, or even sleep disorders like apnea. The good news is that sleep quality can be improved. Small adjustments such as maintaining a calming nighttime routine, avoiding large meals and caffeine late in the day, and getting morning sunlight exposure can help reset your internal clock. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's one of the pillars of long-term health. By giving your sleep the attention it deserves, you're not only improving how you feel today, but also protecting your brain, heart, and overall vitality for the years ahead. So tonight, take a moment to reflect on your bedtime habits. Better sleep doesn't have to be complicated, but it does require intention. A few mindful changes today can add both years and joy to your life tomorrow. Your appetite and eating habits after age 70 can quietly reveal the state of your health, and even hint at how many more healthy years you may have ahead. While some seniors continue to enjoy food, cook meals, and maintain a balanced diet, others begin to lose interest in eating without realizing the consequences. A sudden or gradual loss of appetite isn't just a sign of aging. It can be a signal of deeper problems, like poor nutrient absorption, digestive changes, or even early signs of cognitive or emotional decline. Consider Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret still enjoys preparing fresh meals, eating a variety of whole foods, and sitting down for dinner with her family. Her weight is stable, her energy levels are strong, and she looks forward to each meal. Susan, however, finds herself skipping meals more often, relying on processed snacks, and unintentionally losing weight. While she brushes it off as just not being hungry, her body may be missing essential nutrients that support muscle strength, immunity, and brain function. When older adults don't eat enough or eat poorly, their bodies begin to suffer. Loss of appetite can lead to muscle wasting, which increases the risk of frailty and falls. It can also weaken the immune system, leaving the body more vulnerable to illness. Furthermore, a poor diet contributes to low energy, brain fog, and a decline in independence, making everyday tasks harder and less enjoyable. The encouraging news is that it's never too late to make a change. Eating well after 70 doesn't mean eating more. It means eating smart. Focus on smaller, nutrient-dense meals rich in protein, fiber, healthy fats, and hydration. Prioritize whole foods like eggs, fish, beans, leafy greens, and healthy oils. If appetite is low, try breaking meals into smaller, more frequent portions throughout the day. And perhaps most importantly, make meal times enjoyable again. Share them with loved ones, play soft music, or eat in natural light to stimulate your senses. Your appetite is more than a signal of hunger. It's a signal of your overall vitality. So if you've noticed a shift in how much or how well you're eating, don't ignore it. Pay attention, ask for help if needed, and nourish your body with care. The food you eat today directly fuels your strength, your joy, and your ability to keep living independently tomorrow. How you handle stress after 70 may be one of the most powerful indicators of how long and how well you'll live. While occasional stress is a natural part of life, chronic, unmanaged stress quietly wears down the body over time, raising blood pressure, weakening the immune system, and increasing the risk of heart disease, memory loss, and even premature aging. The ability to manage stress isn't just about staying calm, it's about staying healthy, strong, and mentally sharp in your later years. Take John and Richard, both 76. John has learned to navigate life's challenges with grace. When unexpected bills, health concerns, or family issues arise, he takes a deep breath, talks things through with loved ones, or goes for a peaceful walk in nature. He practices mindfulness and focuses on what he can control. As a result, John sleeps better, stays more active, and maintains steady energy. Richard, however, allows stress to build. He replays past problems in his mind, gets overwhelmed easily, and finds himself irritated by small frustrations. Over time, his stress has contributed to restless sleep, digestive issues, and elevated blood pressure. Chronic stress leads to inflammation, a hidden trigger behind many age-related diseases. It accelerates cellular aging, damages blood vessels, and puts strain on your heart and brain. And because stress often disrupts sleep and eating habits, its impact can be far-reaching and silent. But here's the good news. Stress management is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and strengthened. Deep breathing, prayer, meditation, spending time in nature, laughing with friends, journaling your thoughts, or simply sitting quietly for a few minutes each day, these practices can dramatically improve your response to stress. Even something as simple as slowing your breathing and focusing on the present moment can shift your body from a state of tension to calm. If you find yourself feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or emotionally drained more often than not, your body is sending you a message. Start small. Choose one calming habit and make it part of your daily rhythm. The strength to live a long and vibrant life isn't just found in your body, it's in your ability to stay steady through life's storms. The more you protect your peace, the more you protect your health, your relationships, and your future. One of the most overlooked but powerful predictors of longevity after age 70 is the strength of your social connections. While we often focus on physical health, exercise, diet, sleep, the truth is that meaningful relationships play an equally vital role in determining how long and how well we live. Human beings are social creatures, and connection isn't just good for the heart metaphorically. It literally supports heart health, mental clarity, emotional resilience, and immune function. Let's consider two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor makes time for phone calls with her grandchildren, meets her friends at the local library book club, and volunteers at her community center twice a month. She laughs often, shares her thoughts openly, and feels part of something larger than herself. Barbara, on the other hand, spends most of her days alone. She's gradually lost touch with her social circle over the years and rarely reaches out. Though she still has family, she doesn't want to bother them. As time passes, Barbara begins to feel isolated, her mood declines, and she loses motivation to stay active and engaged. This contrast isn't uncommon. Studies consistently show that loneliness in older adults is linked to a higher risk of depression, cognitive decline, heart disease, and even early mortality. When we connect with others, whether through shared meals, casual conversation, or supportive companionship, we stimulate the brain, lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and release endorphins, natural chemicals that elevate our mood and boost resilience. But staying socially active doesn't mean being surrounded by people all the time. Even a few strong, meaningful relationships, built on trust, warmth, and shared understanding, can make a world of difference. A weekly coffee with a neighbor, a Sunday phone call with family, joining a gardening club, or writing letters to an old friend. All of these small moments of connection support your health. If you've noticed yourself withdrawing or feeling lonely more often, consider this a gentle nudge to reconnect. It's never too late to reach out or build new friendships. Your conversations don't have to be deep or long. They just need to be consistent and genuine. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about how many years you live. It's about how connected, supported, and joyful you feel in those years. Investing in relationships is one of the most life-affirming choices you can make. As we reflect on the insights from the 7 powerful signs that predict longevity after age 70, one final truth becomes clear. Your future is not fixed. It's shaped by the choices you make today. While genetics may play a small role, it is your daily habits, your mindset, and your willingness to adapt that carry the greatest influence over how long and how well you live. The beauty of these signs, walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, appetite, stress management, and social connection, is that they are largely within your control. Each one offers not just a reflection of your current health, but a clear path forward for improving your future. Aging gracefully doesn't mean avoiding change. It means embracing it. It means paying attention when your steps begin to slow or when sleep becomes more restless. It means nourishing your body with good food and your heart with connection. It means making movement a daily habit, no matter how small, and choosing calm over chaos whenever possible. Most importantly, it means listening to your body, respecting its signals, and responding with care rather than fear. For many older adults, this is a time of transition. Friends may be fewer, energy may fluctuate, and the world may feel faster than it once did. But that does not diminish your power. You still have influence over the quality of your days. You still have the ability to grow stronger, feel better, and create moments of meaning. So take a moment now to reflect. Which of these signs resonated with you the most? Where do you see room for improvement? Maybe it's walking a little more each day. Maybe it's calling a friend. Maybe it's finally prioritizing rest or simply saying yes to a new experience. These are not grand, impossible goals. They are small, meaningful shifts that compound over time. Longevity isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. With awareness, intention, and compassion for yourself, you can chart a path forward that brings not only health, but also joy, connection, and purpose. Aging is not the end of something. It's the beginning of living more wisely. Choose to live fully starting today. One of the most profound lessons from this content is that aging doesn't mean losing control. It means learning to listen more carefully to your body, mind, and heart. As we grow older, our pace may slow, but our awareness can deepen. The signs our bodies give us, how we walk, sleep, eat, or connect with others, are not just symptoms of age, but messages about how we are living. They're gentle nudges reminding us to adjust, to care, and to prioritize what truly matters. Longevity is not about chasing youth. It's about choosing vitality, presence, and intentional living. A slower gait might be a prompt to move more. A weakening grip might be a call to rebuild strength. Loneliness might be an invitation to reach out, to share, to reconnect. And stress is not inevitable. It's a signal to breathe, simplify, and focus on what we can control. Aging gracefully is less about resisting time and more about aligning with it. The life you want tomorrow is shaped by the choices you make today, no matter your age. Every walk, every smile, Every nourishing meal, every moment of rest is an act of care that tells your body and spirit, I am still here and I still choose to live fully.